Hello everyone and welcome back to Dead Cells. We're picking up where we left off. I don't know why I keep saying that, because it's a given. We've got our Mutiple-nocks bow and our trusty sword, minus the T. So, just a rusty sword. We have to go to the Ossuary. I mentioned I had a Mutiple-nocks bow that brought me, like, super close to victory before. And it was colorless, which means that it just applied... It had the damage bonus from the strongest one that I have applicable. But it also pierced enemies indefinitely, which is what made it so amazingly good. I haven't gotten hit yet. That's good. Let's keep it up. There, that's a wolf trap. I want it. Almost massively screwed up there. Oh, sweet. Biters crawl out of the dead that I kill with my twin swords. Sweet, we've killed 30 enemies without getting hit. I really don't like the tonic. I feel like it's not that good. Up, I love this guy. Hey, you there. Oh, it's you. Looks like I'm the one on the right. Looks like I'm on the right side of the door for once. Ha ha ha! Damn, they didn't mess around. Hey, open up. No answer. No answer. What a jerk. That's the guy that usually throws food at us. Been dead for a while. I think she'll only be dead recent. It'll either take like 3 runs for her to be dead for a while, or it'll take until you pick up the broadsword blueprint from her body. Okay, we're already overdrawn for time, so I'm just gonna finish exploring so I can get more powerful. Because there's probably at least one more scroll here. There could also be this. You can break those doors, the doors that cost money, you can break them down apparently. But it has the consequence of cursing you. And you have to, if you get cursed, you have to kill a certain number of enemies without getting hit. Or you die. And nobody's got time for that. Like, I'll open a cursed chest, maybe. Because that only requires me to kill 10 enemies without getting hit. And that's not that bad. But having to kill 50 without getting hit, that's like 2 areas worth of enemies, and that's hard. Of course, it's entirely possible to go through the whole game without getting hit at all. Even by bosses. Not that it's easy either. I don't really want any of this, if I'm being honest. That actually sounds amazing. Because when the enemy thaws out, they bleed. Gold reserves. Let's just get something nice and cheap. Looks like the cheapest thing is 20. Let's get the fire grenade, because the fire grenade enables an amazing combo. No. I don't want it right now. I want my freezing one. Necromancy. Don't need it. Didn't get hit. To the Promenade of the Condemned. I think you need, there's these Moonflower keys, and I showed one off in a previous episode, that you can only get to with Gardener's keys. I don't know if you need all 3 Gardener's keys. There's 2 Moonflower keys, and I don't know if you need, frick. Are you kidding me right now? There goes our combo. Ah, this is hardly fair. Sweet. A necklace. Oh, hang people, hang prisoners. This one was either a dwarf or she was no more than 10 or 12 years old. Let's just say she was a dwarf. Suspected infection. Suspected infection. A man about 40 years old. Can't really be sure. Suspected infection. Not confirmed infection, suspected. They weren't vetting their, They weren't making sure that people were actually infected before killing them and imprisoning them. Are your traps better than mine? Heck yeah, they are. Yeah, some pretty messed up stuff happened on this island. It's all infected with a disease called the malaise. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Ow. Well, he picked a bad time to get in front of me. Aww. Ow. I may be stupid, but I'm going to have to be a little intelligent this one time and not go for that. Going down. Sweet, scroll right up the gate. Let's get the health. We are booking it. Do I? No. Looks like enemy. Oh, I probably break them out of the ice whenever I hit them. That's why they start bleeding. Oh gosh. Ow. Can't go that way, need wall jump. We've already done that interaction. That was a close one. This game is so much fun. Enemies take tons of fall damage. It's fantastic. Man, I try and be smooth and this is what happens. Hey there, buddy. You don't have anything that I want. I can't just straight out sell it, so I'm out. Peace. I think we're moving up on a chest. No, it's not a chest. I mean, this is just straight up better than what we're using, so... Don't see any reason not to take the gardener's key. Hooray! Booking it! Back to the ossuary in record time, but not really. We got here fast, but not that fast. Like, we're not gonna get the door, for example. Is there a door in front of the ossuary? I think so. Whee! Yep. Missed it by 21 seconds. Keep putting points into that. Extra DPS after killing an enemy is nice. Whee! A thick layer of ashes covered the walls of this place. Filth crept into every nook and cranny. Yeah, by my understanding, this is a part of the prison that's just been cordoned off strictly for disposing of bodies after a night of... after, like, some immense riots happened. That was a close one. No. Gotcha, buddy. Biters are actually really good, and there's a grenade that there's a grenade that you can get later that just straight up spawns 4 of them. And it's only got a 1-second cooldown, and you can have up to 8 of them. And you'll find a lot of weapons that have biters as a modifier when you kill enemies with them. So what I like so much about these wolf traps is that the enemy can't turn around whenever they're stuck in them. You burn, yes. So now we burn the ground when we dodge. Oh, whoa, where am I? Well, this was unexpected. I can't seem to get to that yet. I'm missing a movement ability of some kind. These enemies are having their defense boosted by an item that's down this way. Ow, I didn't see that zombie. So this is an extremely powerful item, or it's going to be. But to offset how powerful it is, you have to kill every enemy that's near it. Seriously? It's a balanced sword, so it's colorless, 50% damage when you're at max HP, critical hit, and launches a grenade. Damage increases up to 100% when you strike repeatedly and inflicts critical hits after 10 successful hits. I'm gonna take it because it's really good. It's also ridiculously fast for some reason. I need to remember that the guys with spikes on their back give you thorn damage whenever you attack them with melee. It's better to attack them from the front. That's interesting. It's best to attack them from the front or hit them with ranged. I'm gonna heal. I wish I could always be that fast. I guess it wouldn't feel as special if I was, though. Nah, it'd be pretty amazing. So the grenade that my bow throws out is does strictly damage and not a whole lot of it. It's just a nice little bonus. I wouldn't have it by choice. Like, I would definitely pick a better perk. But I don't have the option. This is basically a better version of our rusty sword. Ooh, hello, heavy turret. Cool. It's times like this where I really wish I had a bow, but oh well. Or a bow? Or shield? I have a bow. That didn't do anything. That's really annoying. Our balance blade does wonders with our melee boost. Our DPS boost even. Ow, jerk. You're as good as dead. Hey, I found a secret. That it's not that great. You know, I completely forgot I had a ranged weapon against that thing earlier. Grab the health. I said drop this, not that. Oh well. He wouldn't have been able to hit me if it had dropped the wolf trap like it was supposed to. Rub this. Ooh, an electric whip. Tempting, but I'm gonna sell it. I'm also gonna heal again because, ow. I'm not messing with you. Can I just break you? No. Double no. No point in opening the gold door just to sell, because I would only sell the Frost Blast considering what I already have. Victims burn when they die. Yeah, I kind of like the way that sounds better. That and dots are just fantastic in general, especially against bosses. More health. Nice. We're plowing through them. I've never determined whether or not elevators can hurt me, but I haven't really been tempted to. might need wall running to get any of this stuff. Yeah. Up, but we found what we were looking for. So now he can't turn around to attack us, and he's dead. Just like that. Ooh, colorless poisons the enemy, absorbs 7% damage, and biters crawl from the dead. I'm gonna take that. Sorry, Bo. And we found a rune. Slap. Ram rune. This permanent rune lets you break through certain floors. So now we can do this. And it's super useful. That is not, however. So with this, now we can get to a couple different places. Chief among them, the ancient sewers, which will then lead us to another place where we can get the final progression rune. And I cannot believe that we have 2 colorless items. That's insane. And we got a chest. This is a 5. Yeah, it's better. It's just flat out better, but it also has better modifiers. Now this enemy can't be attacked while it's spinning, which is annoying, but that's why the traps are so useful. $51 cells right now. Necromancy's doing work. Grimoire Research Notebook. The sanctuary substance produces unpredictable effects on the bones I've collected here. All these bodies, all these lives. At the end of the day, perhaps the king is right. Corpses. Hard to say whether these bodies were infected, but one thing is for sure, their skin is melted like old cheese in the sun. I think sometimes this is a secret, but it's not this time. Haha, gotcha, sucker. I completely forgot that I had picked up a shield, so that was a gamble. Because, yeah, I forgot that I had a shield. I was just hitting the parry button because it felt natural. The giant skeleton dudes with the purple swords can turn on their 3rd hit, and it always deals a shockwave. So what happens is, if you normally dodge them, if you dodge their 1st hit, they'll miss their 2nd one, but the problem is that they'll turn towards you on the 3rd, so if you wolf trap them, they can't do that. It's very good. Let's go do a boss fight and win this time, because honestly, I don't know why I lost to the concierge. He's ridiculously easy, and there's no excuse for it having happened. Deployable traps. We got a whole bunch. Shoots enemies that pass beneath it. Shoots at nearby enemies. You inflict plus 15% damage if you are near the turret. Let's unlock random melee weapon. Huzzah! And now we have 29. Let's unlock the broadsword, because the broadsword is fantastic. And we need more melee weapons. We also do need more bows. Mutations can wait, honestly. I'm going to sell this because I've got... Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that you could do that. You normally can't leave... You normally can't go through that door until you've spent all of your cells. Let's get the quick bow. That one sounds good. Mutations. Killer instinct. restore our health potion and heal us a little bit, and move on to the boss fight. We're probably a lot better prepared this time for this boss fight. Unfortunately, you have to defeat this boss in all the areas prior in 15 minutes to open the timed door. So we haven't done that. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do there. Because he's emitting a damaging field. Because it's possible to defeat this boss without getting hit. There we go, that's more like it. The Fat and the Furious. Golden Tooth. All kinds of stuff. Ooh, permanent rune. Challenger's Rune. This permanent rune provides access to the daily challenge. I don't want this. I don't want this. I do want to pick this up. The Flint. I think this is... It's like a giant pickaxe that sets enemies on fire, I think. I've never actually gotten the blueprint done. Nope. Really, it doesn't smell any better here than anywhere else on the island. 15. Complete the boss fight without taking any damage. Hey, you short stuff. You made it this far alive, eh? Well, you know what I mean. I'm the blacksmith. I work with the collector next door. So if you got the cells, I can improve your gear. So what this does is we give him cells, and he increases the likelihood of the items that we have already being plus X. Like plus, instead of just being, like, if my balanced blade 5-L, it would have the potential to be a plus instead of just being, base level if I gave him cells. And I think he only shows up there. I think he shows up after the first boss that you kill, and there's only really 2 options for the first boss that you kill. My only wish to catch a fish. Reach the Stilt Village the first time. I didn't know you could do that. I deflected his egg back at him, and I think it made biters. I can't tell if the biters have like mushrooms on their heads or if it's a bow. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bow, honestly. We need this key. Whoops, I'm dumb. How many extra jumps is there? 2 extra mid-air jumps. Currently, our equipped necklace is giving us extra jumps, but they're really only useful for horizontal distance. They don't get you any higher, really. Shots pierce the first target. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. They're of equal strength, but that one's just better. This should lead to a shop. Hello, what do you need? Are you gonna buy something or what? You know, this is starting to get on my nerves. Hey, you gonna buy something? Just my luck to get stuck with the island idiot. Everything must go. What do you need? Are you gonna buy something or what? So, ooh, flask recharge. Wow, that's expensive. So that just gives back one of our charges of our flask. But dear golly, that's expensive. I'll bet that's something interesting. There's the village key that we needed. Oh well, can't get there without being able to run on walls. Let's get the tactics for the extra health. So right now our sword and shield are green. That is because of all of our 3 stats. Our strongest one is survival. And technically, our sword and shield are colorless right now. This one's better. So they take their damage bonuses from whatever is our highest stat. And so that being survival, it's getting the damage bonus from that. So basically, colored items are basically always going to be as powerful as they can possibly be at the moment. And we're going to make them even more powerful now. Just love how quickly you can move around in this game. I think that's what made me fall in love with it, honestly. It's just so fantastic how you can get around. We've got quite a bit of health now, so we can afford to be a little reckless. Not that we should be. Because that's just going to get me in trouble in the long run, honestly. That was the bakery. Haven't been in here yet. Another reason why we can afford to be a little reckless is because we have Necromancer. This one sells way more. Necromancer heals us for every enemy we kill by a little bit. And Necromancer's even buffed by us having such high survival stat. If I remember correctly, we needed the key for this. Yep. I don't know where this is taking us, but we're gonna go. Oh, it's taking us to the Forgotten Sepulchre. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I should have read that, but I didn't. Oh, sweet, we made a time limit. Get gold as well as a cell. Collects golden cells over unlimited distance. Yeah, that one's pretty good. That one sells for a lot, holy cow. Bap. No 60 kill streak. What are we working on right now? The quick bow. The specialist showroom is really nice because it has an item that helps you get blueprints more easily. Let's work on getting the flint. I've never gotten it before, and I bet it's interesting. Sorry, buddy. I've got colorless items. I'm not using you. Hey, you there. I work for the blacksmith. I can patch up your gear for cheap. I'm not really supposed to be here. Let's just keep that between us, okay? Sure. Right, come on then. How much have you got on you? So he lets us modify our equipment into plus levels. These can't technically be plus leveled, but it also gives us modifiers. So now enemies burn when they die, and they deal... no. Yes? Yeah, that's actually really good. None of these are really that good. Oh well, that'll have to do. And then I don't want to modify those because bad things. I think it gets rid of the colorless. Bits and pieces of weapons and armor. Hey, I recognize some of this. Hard to see how you could reforge a grenade or a bow with a tool like that. Very slipshod game design. I think I already harassed him the one time. No need to do it again. Forgotten Sepulchre. This place sucks. High-ranking dignitaries were embalmed in sarcophagi. After a somewhat brutal ceremony, the skulls of their delegation were used to decorate the walls of the sepulchre. So this is the anomaly she's looking for. You've come a long way down beneath the surface, fallen one. Dark is the path you have chosen. The light of the guardian monoliths will guide you, but for how long? Behind you, that big light just there. We're so smart. Pay the tribute or turn back. So this place starts to damage us if we stay in the darkness for too long. These yellow lights are permanent, the blue ones are temporary, and I think they can be damaged by enemies. But the longer you stay in the darkness, the more it encroaches on you. Ow, there's a cooldown on dodging. Ooh, a lightning bolt. These guys teleport around, but for some reason they really like teleporting into my traps. No. Maybe? No. I'll just sell it. Rub. Ow! We've all been there before. A downward smash attack. Right in some deadly spikes. Yep. I need wall run to do this. Ow. right. Grab ourselves a scroll. These are starting to give us less and less health, but that's fine. Switch this on. Crypt key, right. There are crypt keys scattered all throughout the area. And just like the village keys, you have to grab them so that you can move throughout the area. They are non-optional, unlike many other keys. Well, that was a close one. Can't get anywhere near the top of that area. You know, buddy, walking into the poison cloud probably wasn't that good an idea. I need to be more careful. If I keep this up, we're sure to fail. And we don't want that. Rub. Okay, let's teleport back to where we were. Can't break down doors that require a key, unfortunately. Hello, secret. So there was a small rune on the floor there that I noticed. So I broke it and I got some goodies. Being observant is rewarded heavily in this game. Let's get some more of that, even though technically nothing we have actually benefits from brutality. So admittedly, that was actually a terrible idea. Stuff costs so much money at this point. Go. Now the crypt key is required. Give me this. Give me this. Rub this. Grab that. Let's see. Can't go that way. Let's make a quick detour because the crypt keys should lead us in the right direction. So if we go this way, we're going the wrong way. And we like to go the wrong way because it finds us goodies. Again, not really wanting to swap out our kit right now. We would need something really good for me to swap out what we have equipped right now. Open this. Rub that. Grab this. Get some more of tactics. let's read up. Grimoire, research notebook. The bodies have woken up again. And this darkness. I can no longer continue my experience on the malaise here. There's usually 2 interactables in the room. Not this time, though. Clock room. Time for another boss fight. Oh, no, not just yet. And that's why I love the traps. Sweet. Unlocked a new blueprint for that. We are making some progress. I've spent 17 minutes in paused areas, apparently. Hayabusa boots, lightning bolt. Grab that. The health potion would be really useful, but that's a long-term investment. And I'd kind of like to unlock more things because they make the run more interesting. I've gotten Frenzy before. It really doesn't feel that good. These 2 bows are opposite of one another. Let's go for recycling because it'll make us more money in the long run. I'm gonna sell this. No real need to reforge our modifiers. We can't get any more mutations. Let's heal up and go on to the Timekeeper boss fight. The Timekeeper overlooks almost the whole island from here. The whole island except the King's Castle. High drama. Reach the clock room for the first time. The Timekeeper. Yep, we're going right at it, are we? Ah, just gotta get hit by that, unfortunately. She's really freaking quick. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can block that attack. Get parried. Let's finish this. Ah, that's hard to time. Okay, got the parry off. Up, killed her with her own star. This won't end well. Off she goes. Oh well. Grab all the money. And this blueprint. Sell this. Sell this. Man, we've got a lot of money. High Peak Castle. Mutations are precious tools. Choose them carefully. I can't believe we've only spent 30 minutes game time. 31, whatever. Oh no, he does show up in other places. Okay, need more in order to get those potential plus upgrades. Can't do anything with you. Dash forward and inflict 208 damage to the enemies on the way. Activate again to dash back. So it's like a blink forward and back. Hello, Mr. Prisoner, sir. Why, hello to you too. I'm gonna open the door this time like a civilized human being that I am not actually. I don't know what I am. Either way, we haven't figured it out yet, and I'm assuming I haven't mentioned it yet. Our whole goal here is to make it to the king and kill him. Please leave your shoes at the entrance. Reach the castle for the first time. Funnily enough, we've actually managed to make it to him. Burning or bleeding? That actually sounds fantastic. Our goal is to kill the king because we don't agree with his policies. We've managed to make it here without getting all of the movement abilities. Grab that. Yes, we actually have something that uses brutality now. Take the red door. These guys with the spears are really dangerous. Ow, stop that. Le croissants. Whee! Got a boss fight. Bam! Key to the castle. Oh shoot, I've been inflicted with malaise. So we've got 2 infection points. And if I remember correctly, what it does is it makes us take more damage. But luckily, there's only a handful of enemies that can inflict it right now. Ugh, parry is so good. Also, we have necromancy, so we can get rid of infection points by defeating bosses, which is nice. Okay, we've come full circle. Up there's a ram rune location right here. See, this is where the moonflower keys are required. Open this. It's got the Spartan sandals. This is Dead Cells. We're pretty well equipped for the final boss. But honestly, we could be better off. Did I rub this? I didn't even see it, so probably not. Hi there. Up there's another one. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh man, they stay stunned for ages if you manage to hit their spear with a parry. Whew. Green room time. I know you can turn around on the third hit. Goodbye. Key to the castle. I honestly really hate the grenade perks. I really don't feel like they're that good. Oh boy. Powering through it. That's gonna be way more advantageous than upgrading anything else. We've already been through the red door. Forget you, dude. I parried. I don't have our extra jumps anymore. Blue door time. Actually, before we do the blue door, I want to, there should be a portal just a little over this way. Okay, maybe not. Gotcha, sucker. Could afford the nutcracker. Don't want the nutcracker. Ah, crap, I've got more malaise. Moving forward. I think it's finally time for Slurp. That's not where I meant to throw that. Gotcha. That's all the keys to the castle. We only need 2, but oh well. Ooh, Hayabusa gauntlets. Boxes. Why is the king willing to dig this deep just to get crystals? Maybe he was selling them. Or maybe he just likes pretty rocks. As long as you're not on the final slash of a combo, this weapon keeps you airborne for a very long time. Open, open. Open. Sell. Take. This. Sell. And then we can't get that boomerang just yet because there are spikes all over that. Let's see. Did we miss anywhere in particular? Kinda. We really want to be as powerful as we can possibly be for the final boss. Because if we can beat him right now, that'd be awesome. Because then we can start doing more fun stuff. Oh, we can't get up there. Never mind. On to the final boss. Here we go. Throne room ahoy. At last, a little rest. "60 enemies without getting hit. Not happened. Hayabusa gauntlets. Let's keep going for recycling too. Modify this. Biters crawl from the dead. Arrows. No. 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 Fine. None of these are good. Because I don't poison. I can actually poison the enemy with a parry. Okay, we've got almost 20,000 HP. Cool beans. The king's throne was sculpted right out of the rock where it sits. Many months of work went into its exquisite details. We're finally here to kill the king. Only one obstacle remains in our path. Bend the knee? I think not. That's the king's hand. This is the one boss where the wolf traps aren't as useful. Oh shoot, there's a cooldown on parry. Running away like a coward. I think we're... Well, he's flashing red like he's taking... Oh, no. He wasn't flashing red because he was taking damage. He was flashing red because he was moving into the next phase like a jerk. These explode if they're not destroyed. They also blow really big, so I need to get out of here. Die, 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 die. Yes! The last rampart falls. Defeat the hand of the king. Absorb. Slap. New item unlocked. Stem Cell 1. Modifies the difficulty level and unlocks new options. Telluric Shock. Symmetric Lance X. This weapon does an insane amount of damage, and the second hit in the combo hits behind it as well. It's pretty insane. Doop. Open up. 5 boss cells required. So you need 5 boss cells active for that. Bam. Kill. Hooray, mission accomplished. Wait, what? Ah! Okay, we're not going to watch the credits because they're long and we're not actually done yet. Bam! Hey look guys, we're still alive. This is technically what the beheaded looks like. Some kind of weird slime creature. Well, the king's gone, so that's good. Let's leave, I guess. 45 minutes and 32 seconds. Ow. And we start all over again. In the social hierarchy of the island, there are the dogs, the rats, and just below them, the prisoners. This place has seen better days. Where the hell has where the hell has Old Bones gone? We got ourselves and our money back, and we can leave our body now. And slurp it back in. So this has multiple uses, like for one, I can stick to wall. Well, I think I can stick to walls with it. Yes, I can stick to walls with it. I can latch myself onto enemies and deal damage over time to them. Also, see right there, we unlock the symmetric lance. All kinds of good stuff. Whoa! Let's go check out what that was real quick. Oh my. Seems like he might have been in a bit of a rush. Claw marks. Does he really have claws this size? He's gone into the lava? I guess he didn't want to come back after all. I'm definitely not going in after him. Lava pit. Yes, we are. Blech. So the trick here is to do this. And then we can get across. I think he might have forgotten something. And yoink, we got the cavern's key. Now, luckily, we only have to get this to the cavern's entrance once. Freedom light. Oh well. That is for another time. We managed to beat the game while unlocking next to nothing, which is impressive, I guess. That's going to call it for this episode of Dead Cells. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. You can check out some of my other videos on the right, and if you'd like to follow my content, be sure to click that subscribe button.